What's going on, man?
Nothing.
Got a new guest in the building. Tell them your age, your name, and where you from if you want to. As far as you ain't gotta give them your real name, your music or whatever, however you want.
Okay. So I'm 29. My artist name is Javon. I'm also known as Skis. And I'm from the DMV area, kind of multiple places.
Okay, you gotta be a little bit more specific with the DMV because you know how they get certain places they don't even like to say it's DMV certain areas, so you gotta let them know like at least what side
All right, so I grew up in Southeast DC for a little bit. Then I moved to.
That's the real DMV, right? Well, that's DC. They don't even call that DMV. That's DC.
What?
They don't. DC. Washingtonians, they don't even like to be considered as DMV because they think it's like their own entity. Like DC is their own. They just wanted to be DC.
Washingtonian?
Washingtonian is somebody that grew up in DC their whole life and just been there. At least grew up and went. Was born there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A hospital there. So I guess them are Washingtonian. If you wasn't born in a hospital in Southeast, you're not a Washingtonian.
No, I'm not a Washingtonian.
Oh, okay.
I was just up there for like a couple of years. Then I went to Suitland. You know where Morningside and...
I used to live out off of Brooks Drive.
Where's that?
Right by Suitland High School.
I used to pass that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know where Samuel P. Massey is?
Yeah, that's off of Brooks Drive. That's off of the road, I think. That's the little middle school or something?
It's like the little
right next to high school?
Yeah.
Like the road I lived on, it was literally, I can come out the house and look at the school, like walk to the school, do a cartwheel and hit the school. Like I was
right used to walk past
on that corner. Yeah, you definitely walked past where I was at.
Okay.
But
so that's where I'm from. And then in my younger years, I moved down to Calvert County, West Bubblefuck.
Okay. Yeah. I'm familiar.
So yeah.
Okay. So how would you say your childhood was like growing up, as far as a kid? Like you say you moved around a few times. How was it?
You want to know? It wasn't all bad, but it wasn't all good either. So
okay.
I was in like a shelter at one point with my mom. My mom went through some things in her personal relationship that made me come here. And then I lived with my grandparents and my dad, and they country folk. So it was a transition from the city and then coming down here. Whereas in the city, I feel like it's a little more acceptable to just be yourself.
Yeah.
Whereas you come in the country, it's more of a way of life here.
Right.
So it was cool. Like I was raised very country, very like we were decent. We were middle class. So my grandparents have their house. I go to my aunt's house, my cousin's house.
Yeah, just moving around. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what's up. So you did you complete school? Did you finish up school?
Yes. Okay. I'm in college right now.
Oh, congratulations. That's what's up. So you what you doing in college? Like what you studying for?
So I'm pursuing like a performing arts degree, essentially like a major in music and maybe like minor in theater. So I just round it all as performance arts, but it's not easy. It's still a lot of stuff I have to learn. I'm in my first year. Mm-hmm. So like I've been taking classes like the general classes, so science, math.
The basics.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I hate math.
Right.
But it's been okay.
Okay. So you said studying music. What type of music you into?
Honestly, okay. So what I gravitate to, I love my hip hop. I love my Afro pop. I love my pop music. But honestly, I find that I can like music in every genre. So but my fave would be hip hop. Hip hop for sure.
Hip hop. Okay. Who your favorite artist? Like what's your top? I'll say I ain't gonna stretch it out. What's your top 3 artists of all time, like far as hip hop?
this shit about to sound crazy, but my top three honestly would probably be Pac, Biggie. I know that's probably like not a good thing to put together, but I like those two with Nicki. It's the way they formulate their words. It's the flow. It's that nasty talk. Like I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like
straight to the point. Pretty
yes,
much. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. That's what's up. So what you got going on now? Like what you know what I'm saying? You in college? Like what you doing now? Like on the side other than college? Like what you do is like hobbies and you know.
Right now, it's a few things I have going on. So I love recording my music. I'm trying to get to the point where I can say I'm working on a studio album. I've made like what I would call like EPs or albums, but they're not where I want it to be per se.
Yeah, like a full project, like
You get what I'm saying? Like cohesive flow.
Yeah.
Like it starts here and ends here.
Right.
So I'm still learning how to do that while like just growing as a person. Like I still have my ups, my downs. Like I just got out of this fucking depressive stage, cause I think school was really taking a lot of mental like power away from me, and I wasn't able to focus on my music the way I wanted to, and just kind of being tired. Like I had writer's block, but outside of that, I'm really just focusing on like how I can grow my brand some more. I don't know if that's in real estate. I don't know if that's in just continuing focusing on school. Music is always gonna be here,
right?
But yeah, so I was thinking real estate. That's what keeps coming to my mind.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. So what type of music are you working? Like you said, you working on music. Like what type of music do you do?
Afro pop, I would say. But it's like a mix of like hip hop with a little like melodies and singing and. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah.
I want to say hip hop.
Right. You making your own genre.
Yeah.
That's what's up. As long as it's in the hip hop family, you definitely rapping. So, what you do on a daily, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I know you said school and music, like, is there any other things you get into far as like, just on the daily, like I need to go make this move, I need to run around and do this, like what do you do like other than music? Other than music in school.
So right now I don't know, I feel like I'm in my chill phase right now, but like I used to work all the time. I'd go chill with some friends.
Yeah.
Try to sell a little bit of weed. Like
right.
Try to make money, do hair.
Yeah, do whatever okay.
You know.
So you do hair too?
A little bit, yeah. Okay. Like I can do something to make it look like okay, like you can go get in front of the camera and it's gonna look cute.
Right. You can step out type shit.
Yeah. But yeah, so right now I don't do as much as I used to because I feel like it's a power in sitting still at the moment. I think my energy was just being put in so many places.
Right.
And when I listen or even look back on it, it's like I'm starting to understand why some of the stuff I was trying to do, I couldn't do it. I was just tired.
Right.
So right now, I'm like an old lady right now. So like I love watching my TV shows. I live stream, make my money. Like I make sure I check on my family, hit the gym during the day, and that's pretty much it. I'm kind of like a little isolated, I guess.
Right. Stay in your own little bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me ask you this. I don't get a little personal, but like, as far as you coming up, was you always like the way you are now? Like, as far as like you, I don't even know how to word it right. Like,
yes.
You always been like that since you was young, or
yes.
And what made you start being like that is my question.
I don't know. It just came natural. I used to get in trouble when I was in DC and Head Start. I had boyfriends in Head Start.
Right.
So I remember
off
the teachers.
break.
Yes, off the break.
Oh man.
I remember teachers being like, "No, you're a boy. You're a boy." But it always.
This was in the city, or was this when you was living in DC? Okay, gotcha.
It was more so they used to always try to, because I've always liked more feminine things. So I've liked doll babies, ballerina shit, pink, long hair, soft things, you know.
Right.
So they always tried to force me to play with like the trucks and
Right.
and stuff like that. So
go play with the other boys.
you know what I'm saying?
Right,
But
right.
I never could it's not relate, but I just didn't like that stuff. Like I don't like sports like that. I don't like the gym is probably as masculine as it gets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But other than that, it's like, nah, I like drawing. I like making music. But I've been like this since I was a child.
Right. So your parents, they didn't really have a problem with you, being who you was, or did they act kind of weird towards you, the way they seen you growing up, or?
They did so it was a phase where my dad tried to, because I used to carry around like toys,
Right.
like a Barbie doll,
Right,
or
right.
like a horse or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
My dad didn't really like me carrying around the Barbie dolls or playing with the Barbie dolls because he felt some type of way about that. My mom didn't like it. Honestly, it was a point in my life where I don't think any of my family liked it.
Gotcha.
And I just kind of was like, well, it's either I'm going to do what I want with my life and be who I am, or suffer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'd rather just be myself. And it came to a point where I was rebelling, and I felt like I lost touch with a lot of my family. And you know, over time they started reaching back out. It was hard.
Yeah.
It was lonely. You go out into the streets and you find people that you think care about you and they don't.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of mess your trust up with people.
Right.
But you know, over time they realize either you're gonna miss out on your child's life, or
Yeah. Accept who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. I meant to ask you, do you have any siblings?
oh yeah, I have so I have 3 siblings. I have 2 brothers and a sister. My brothers are stepbrothers, but we all grew up together, so we.
Alright, that's the best. So how can everybody find you if they wanted to? Like, what platforms are you on? There's thousands of platforms, so you go down the line and tell everybody where they can, you know, with your music, your social media, like how they can find you.
Okay. Social media wise, you can find me on Instagram at Javon Music with 3 C's at the end.
Go ahead and spell that out for me, cause
Javon Music. 2 more C's at the end.
2 more C's, okay.
That's Instagram. On Twitter, you can find me at Javon Davis 73. Where else? I think everything, honestly, I have a link tree on my Instagram. So if you click in my bio, you can literally link to my music,
Everything.
my Instagram, Snapchat.
So Instagram, the one-stop shop.
Yes,
much,
Instagram.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hey, it's definitely good talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I know you got to get in the booth. I ain't want to hold you up too long, but we'll come back and revisit and talk about some other stuff. You know, when you get a chance. Definitely. God bless. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.